Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from southwestern Pennsylvania. We're back to continue our playthrough of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, featuring that amazing Long War of the Chosen mod that keeps changing as we go through this playthrough. We're headed to New Indonesia. Operation Diamond Fall is ahead of us. Extremely light. We're going for that special VIP engineer that we got to rescue. Quick peek. This is who we're taking out: Chief Wiggums, Homer Simpson, Tommy Hertz, Hunter Pence, and Kirk, Spartacus, Douglas. Let's get in there and see what this map's going to look like.
The Resistance is asking for our help in rescuing a VIP currently being held by Advent in this region. We're moving in to neutralize any alien forces protecting the transport vehicle. Lock down the AO and secure the target package.
Alright, it's Ho Chi Minh City. That's where we're headed for Operation Diamond Fall. Just a quick reminder before we get in there to this city. Do me a favor, hit a like. I don't care if it's even a dislike, but do hit something. Say hi in the comments, even if you have nothing really to say. Leave me a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Help me out.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Alright, we start off concealed, and let's see what the path looks like. Well, there's the vehicle, and our evac zone looks to be directly behind it. Looks like we may have some buildings to be able to utilize on the way. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll go for this access point over here. Kirk Douglas, you're my shinobi. Let's get you to lead the way for us. If I can find you, I probably tabbed right over you already. We'll do our first move right here.
Hunting them down.
And rather than make our first move a yellow move up to the roof, we're going to get ourselves set to the base of this pole.
Moving a designated position.
Usually I just go straight up to the roof, but that last episode is saying maybe I've been moving a little too aggressively early on, especially when I know we got the time with the vehicle this close. Obviously we have to finish the mission well before the 20th turn, but we still got time because it's pretty dang close. We'll bring you over here, Homer Simpson.
Out of my way, jerk-ass!
Clancy, Chief
I'm proceeding
Wiggums,
on foot, following a code 8.
Tommy Pokemon Hertz,
Moving out.
and Hunter and Mr. Intense Pence.
Roger that.
Alright, they're at the base of the building on the other side. Much rather go after an advanced officer and an advanced trooper from elevation. That would be my personal preference. So, Kirk Douglas, let's get you moving up top. We'll do your first blue move right here to peek over the edge, see if we can pick up any other pods.
Team, I'm moving out.
And that would appear to be the only one that we can see at the moment. If we're able to take care of it, or if they move off out of our way, we'll look at building hopping over to the next building to set ourselves up for what's bound to be a pod guarding that VIP vehicle. So let's start moving up. Let's see, Homer. Chief Wiggums. Tommy Pokemon Hertz.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And Hunter Intense Pence, my sniper. And you do have snapshots, so nice thing about snapshot snipers is they don't necessarily have to be right at the edge, because they can still get a shot off moving to the edge. Just in case they wander back this way, even though it's... Yeah, just in case they wander out this way. Let's park you here just in case that ends up being a good spot. Maybe they're moving out in that direction.
Closing on target position now.
We'll just hunky you at this point.
Hold it.
And pretty much just overwatch everybody else as we get ready next turn to move to the edge.
Nice.
Where are you?
On Overwatch.
They are moving out, so Hunter Pence, you may get an angle from being able to just stay right the heck where you are. And we'll have to decide if, when, how we want to activate. And it may just be that we do so with a grenade. The question being, when they scatter, will they move out of sight of you, Hunter Pence? Because right now, you got sight on all of them. I'm kind of thinking about... they're clustered nicely. I'm thinking we might open the action with a grenade to go against some of that armor on the drone and kind of spread out a little damage over everybody. And I'm thinking we can get away probably... What have we also got? We got an imp grenade and we don't have any mech units right now. We'll probably open it with a frag grenade. In fact, before I move anyone else, we'll wait to see how they scatter before we move everybody else. Let's see and make sure we get everybody in the blast radius, and we do. Start it off. Here we go live. Raining down from out of nowhere. These guys got to be surprised. There was a crit hit on one of them from that grenade. How awesome is that? And you will have a shot, Hunter Pence. You will, you will, you will. We got 79 there. We got 59 on the advanced trooper who took some great cover. And the advanced officer took some pretty dang decent cover right there. I wonder if this is when I want to play the game. Of fleshing out the officer. There's a risk though, because another pod more than likely could be right where I don't want them to be. So let's hold off and see how everything else goes. Let's go see what this hack is first before we get going. Override 81, advanced PCS 59.
I'll take a look.
What's override? Override, a soldier gains complete immunity from the next 2 attacks. Ooh, is that kind of cool and awesome. Tommy, that allow you 2 attacks. To be able to kind of go crazy and charge out there a little bit. And be able to take 2 hits. I'm going to try it at 81%. I'm going to try it. And we did it.
I'll give it a shot.
Well, I can't move and shoot now. Combat protocol is kind of wasted for that. We got airdrop, we got aid protocol. So we're going to hold off on you, Tommy. One thing we are going to do is we are going to get you, Homer, up to a position to give you an option wherever we want. We can also decide after this move, because you're looking at a shard gun where you kind of should be up close. So maybe you're the one that I go with run and gun on this officer. Save the flesh. If I need the flesh on somebody that's left over, this would take me indoors where I'm thinking, well, not necessarily less likely to run into anybody, but I really would be surprised. I just 9 times out of 10, it seems like there's a pod wandering around right near the vehicle outside, not inside. So, although there are some potential windows, it looks like on this side, There's risk in any close-up maneuvers I do against this pod, but we are going to do a close-up maneuver against this pod.
They're going down!
Because we are a close-up maneuvering kind of squad other than Hunter Pence.
Out of my way!
This is the big hold your breath moment. Do we activate? No. And do we get a nice flank? Yes. And it's a 48% chance for crit. 6. We can kill him without a crit as long as we don't get a 6, 7, or 8. Because what's this? A 6? As long as we don't get a 6 or a 7. Let's try it. Oh, did we miss? Oh, did we miss? Holy smokes. We missed, ladies and gentlemen. Making me feel a little better about flesh over here to get rid of the officer. I'm obviously way more concerned on the advanced officer than I am anywhere else. Hunter, can you take out that drone for me? Eliminate one annoying inconvenience here. Well, at least we can hit something around here. Kirk Douglas, you're my out for, and you're probably the last one to move just about. Oh, we still got you, Tommy, but unfortunately you cannot see. We'll hold you in reserve. We're going to send Kirk Douglas. We're going to expose Kirk Douglas and see if we can't finish off this officer with a little flesh. It's going to keep you in some kind of cover. It's a little closer than Homer was. There's still a chance we activate a pod. Well, if we can go back and try that one more time. Yes, you're spotted. We knew that would come. But is anyone else spotted? No. Unfortunately now, Tommy. Yeah, you can't give yourself a command either. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I guess, well, that would give you sight. Would also mean you could be a target. What is it that I need to do the most? How about a little aid protocol? And let's do the aid protocol down here on Kirk Douglas. He's the closest target. And call it a day. See if this advanced trooper is advanced enough to do some damage to us. Oh, we got a visitor.
Better be careful.
Let's see what this means. Easy to target from high ground, which we do hold some high ground. That's a good thing. We do not, unfortunately, have a skirmisher on this mission. He can summon priests. Explosions are not particularly effective against him, and he can regenerate every time we don't kill him.
It's dangerous out here.
Yeah, it just got dangerous here too.
It's one of the chosen.
So
This
he's
mission
back
just got a little
behind.
more dangerous.
Yes,
Stay
it
on
sure
top
did.
of its position and try to take it out.
Oh, he threw the grenade up high. That advanced guy was able to do some boom on all of us. Took away any armor Hunter Pence used to have. That's a nasty one. Except he's set himself up for death. Let's put it that way. He has set himself up for death.
Okay.
Alright, I think we need to get some guys a little more forward now.
Today I take cop lessons from my
More than likely, the Hunter is not going to be super aggressive moving forward. Hunter Pence, we're going to put you right here.
tired of waiting around.
Now we do have a med kit, and I think we're gonna heal you up because you got 4 whooping hit points, so we gotta keep everything maximized with you. Oh, that's a nano med kit too. Do we have anyone with a regular old med kit? Yeah, we got gremlin heal, and that's what we're gonna use on you.
Seems doable. Go medical.
We're gonna steady our weapon. We're gonna overwatch. And Kirk Douglas, I'm feeling like we need to do something with you. And that something is I'm gonna move you up high, because if that hunter gets sloppy and moves anywhere closer and we can do something to him, I want you in range to be able to do it.
En route to target location.
Now we still got a couple more pods out there, not even including the hunter. But we're going to position up for the hunter, because as of this moment, that's who we have to worry about. Oh, we got to worry about a lot more all of a sudden. And we missed the mute. That looks like a big old Muton Elite possibly. And he is just running through all our Overwatch. We could not hit the broadside of a barn on that one. Who are you going for? He's going to grapple up on us. And who are you going to put in your sights?
The other two aren't strong enough to stand against your people in battle. They don't deserve to rule this world.
We've got our shot at the Chosen. Let's make sure it counts.
Ooh, trank shot, and we just lost a soldier.
Once I get this one back to the stronghold, something tells me they'll be more than happy to share everything they know.
That's a 99% shot. But we got some nasty guys that we're up against here. We can't even see the Muton Elite, who's going to do some mega damage if he hits, and he's got some amazing aim as far as I know. Oh, and he can just jump right up and take care of Kirk Douglas in his dazed state too. So we may have to do some alien plasma grenade kinds of things here to try and get out of this. And as far as I know, he is right down here. So if I drop the explosive right here, I should pick him up, in addition to doing a little hurt on the Viper. Yeah, we took away his armor. That's a big one. That's a big one, and he is right there. So, we didn't blow away any cover, unfortunately. We obviously can combat protocol over there. And I'm almost thinking, just to keep us from being grouped up for the hunters or anyone's shot or another grenade temptation against us, I'm going to bring you over here to finish off the Viper, Tommy.
No problem, boss.
Except that just took us out of range for combat protocol, perhaps? No, it did not. We're going to get rid of the closest Viper that has a chance against us. We got to lower these numbers.
Found something here.
And that's one bit of loot I am not expecting to be able to pick up. Now it says I can see him, and it's one shot. The question is, the hunter I'm almost thinking we aren't going to get. But if we can start lowering the count of the enemy against us, wouldn't that be wonderful? Problem is, 23% crit. It's probably not a kill, but then again, he's just going to regenerate. That's the only thing. I don't have volume of fire against the hunter, so I feel that shot's a waste. We're going to take our chances on the Viper and hope we can survive a shot from the Muton Elite. I Hunter Pence.
You want some more?
Don't get so excited.
Highly
Those
necessary
guys are a
shot.
dime a dozen.
Do we have any kind of full cover you can work on that Muton Elite from? Well, that's full it kind of count a little bit as full cover, wouldn't it? But he ain't gonna kill it, and you're gonna be close enough to get him pissed off, and he could be running right towards you. So we need some distance, but we need some distance with some decent cover. But there is no decent cover I can get out in the spots where I need to take a shot at the Muton Elite. And we don't have our running gun yet, not till next turn. That is the full cover, but he can flank it to make it half cover. But it's definitely going to be a good chance to hit. Let's give it a shot and see if we can't do it.
Move it!
Let's go, Homer. Let's go, Homer. It's a shard gun. You're pretty dang close. Or, what's the arc pulsar chance? That might be the thing we need to do, is drop him for a little while. Because your shot wasn't going to kill him. Okay, Hunter. You going to trank someone else?
These veterans of yours should be full of interesting stories.
Oh, you're going to extract, you're going to steal, you're going to kidnap. What are you going to do to them? You're extracting knowledge. Dang it. That means you're going to go away now, though. Right?
I couldn't have hoped for a better outing today. A wealth of new information, and hardly a scratch on me.
Yeah, there
The
was
Chosen
no
extracted
scratch on
what
you.
information they could from our soldier. And now they're a little closer to finding you, Commander.
Yeah, that's the bad news. We're going to take a nice little shot here. In fact, we're going to come up and grab this while we take the shot. We're getting some loot that I didn't think we were going to be able to get.
Where am I gonna put all these?
We need damage. And he's already down, so I can't tell from body language if we got... We missed again! How can we keep missing this fool? Okay. Hunter Pence, we need a shot on this guy. And if he perks himself up and all of a sudden becomes awake while we're all in this crappy cover... Come on, Hunter Pence. Let's be intense here and make this happen. How is that not a flank? That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. This one I expect to miss, and it looks like it might have hit though. Of all the things to not... So we missed on the high, lost on the low. It all works out in the end, right? You don't get a shot from there other than to shoot a grenade. It'd be nice to keep the grenade because we will have... That's up to... Well, 7, that includes the Hunter. That's 6, so there's still more out there. And we won't have a grenade against them anymore, but we got to get you down here, Chief Wiggums. And we got to keep wearing away on this Muton Elite, who is proving tough even with our better than average weapons. Now that was nice getting a crit. I love the fact that you can get a crit. Flesh should be safe at this point, I hope. It's not a guarantee for a kill, although you could kill Kirk Douglas. You have it within you to be able to. And you do. And with that in mind, Tommy, I'm going to get you down to better support everybody else because we got to move forward and get extracting here soon because I think we're going to start seeing reinforcement notices soon.
I can handle that.
We're going to keep you on Overwatch. Just so we have somebody on Overwatch, because there's got to be another pod itching to move into us. No, and so far, not. Homer, I'm going to get you up here. It's going to get you close to the car, and if we have another roaming pod near the VIP vehicle, you will see it. Better to see it on the first move of the turn.
Move it!
And better to get this loot that I didn't think we were ever going to get with the hunter, but he got his loot. Now we got to try and get our loot in return.
Sweet, obsessive collecting.
And it seems clear so far. I'm going to bring you over here, Kirk Douglas.
Just keep me close to the squad.
We're just going to reload you. We got to get some more of us forward.
Finally.
Take advantage for a round of reloads. I have a feeling the pod is going to appear and I want some ammo. Yeah, you have a free reload, so we're going to keep you on Overwatch.
Training's better than working.
I'm going to double move you, Chief Wiggums, because you're slow. We got to keep you up with everybody else. And I may just double move you, Tommy.
Already there.
Back, Tommy, do you have sight back here? Let's do a hack. Let's hack the door.
System infiltration in progress.
Contact cost reduced or acquire a common PCS. A common PCS. So I guess we'll reduce contact cost. And it's probably good that we did do that.
I'm in.
Hang on a sec. Unfortunately, I think I was recording half asleep. I left my fans on, so if you noticed a low hum in the background, guess what? It's hot as all get out here, and I had my fans on, and I usually turn them off for recording, and I only just now had that dawn on me that the fans were blowing. So apologize for any low hum that you might have heard in the background, some low noise you might have heard in the background. That's what it was. Let's see. Let's get you here, Kirk, to open the door and peek a little bit down the sidewalk, see if you see anything.
On my way.
Nope. We have sight of the VIP. And we're really, so really close. In fact, Kirk Douglas, you can almost make it out this move, but we aren't going to do that with you. We'll bring you up here, Homer, for some cover
Let's roll.
as we get moving with the prisoner. And we get everybody else kind of moved up to Clancy, Chief Wiggums. Yeah, I'm going to double move you to get your, you know, it's only really good against those mechanical enemies, but if one shows up, I want you ready to help us out. Let's see, Tommy.
I'm going.
And Hunter Pence, we don't want to leave you too far back. Oh, that... We'll just bring you right here.
Go, go, go!
Alright, and can our VIP make it out? Yes, he can. Thank you, Daniel Salazar, for having the range to give us one less thing to have to worry about and complete our mission by rescuing you at least. Oh, look at... And by doing that, he activated the other pod we're looking for. Thank you for your scouting work, Daniel Salazar. Yeah, I'd get out of here as quick as I could too. So that means we got a battle ahead of us down below. How do they have any ability, or do they have any ability to get up? But no, they could run underneath. This ladder is access for them to get up, and this staircase is access for them to get up. Otherwise, we would just be looking down upon them. So we'll keep... Yeah, I don't think they'll have the range to run up the stairs, so... boy, they could be sitting... They just need to camp down there on Overwatch, too. I'm going to get you over to these stairs, because I think they mostly scattered over here. They mostly scattered down below here. Yeah, like on that pole there, that pole there. So they're a lot closer to being able to come up this way where I don't have any Overwatch going. I better at least Overwatch you, Homer Simpson, in case they come up the stairs. And I'm going to keep you back, Kirk Douglas, to do a little Overwatch. Now you guys will both be flanked if your Overwatch is ineffective. Are they going to know to go for that ladder, though? That's the question. Because they don't really technically, of course the AI always seems to technically know where we are, don't they? I'm going to get you on this corner that potentially provides some full cover. Oh, I wonder if one of them's down there now. They might be moving for this staircase. And if that's the case, I want to see from this point of view, right here, Kirk Douglas.
En route to target location.
Yep, we saw a glimpse of two of them right there and right there. And they are not mechanical enemies, so your grenade isn't going to do you much good, Chief Wiggums. The question is, are any of them moving down this way? Would not appear. And that, I know this is, technically you can argue that's a form of cheating, but guess what? I'm using that form on this particular instance. Let's hide you here, Chief Wiggums, in case they come up the stairs. Homer, we can get you there for a... Ooh, they could come up this ladder, but I think they're far enough away not to do this on one turn. I'm gonna guess they're gonna use the stairs, so we're gonna Overwatch for the stairs this turn. After that, we may have to Overwatch elsewhere. Hunter Pence. Well, that's as good a shot as any to Overwatch from. And finally, Tommy Pokemon. Where can we get you moved forward to get a shot from to help cover? We can't really. So we're going to double move you here to at least peek down below in case they start moving towards this ladder. You won't be on Overwatch, everybody else will. Or we'll do a little slower move. We're going to do this, and then we're going to pop a little aid protocol on Kirk Douglas, because he's the one, if they step out, that would come under fire potentially more than anybody else. And if they're running up the stairs, we'll have some Overwatch. So let's set the Overwatch.
Waiting better than working.
Holding ground.
And see what happens. Are they going to take the stairs like I suspect? No, they are not. Did you get a hit? Did you graze? Yes, you got a hit, but, oh, and it's a double move. And he's flanked by that move. This is the shot I'm worried about. But it's a miss, thanks for the extra protection. It was just a 25% chance. Now we know these two aren't on Overwatch, so we still got a third one down here somewhere. Looks like he might be headed for the stairs. Looks like he might be headed for the stairs. Let's take a peek with you, Homer.
Let's go.
There is an elite trooper right there. We're going to see if we can't arc pulse him out of the picture. Chief Wiggums, we can't get you to the edge in a shot. We don't have anybody else near the edge in a shot. It's just you, Kirk Douglas. So let's take it with you. The advanced purifier is flanked. The problem is you just don't have the biggest weapon of the bunch. Look at that. And he's got armor. He's got armor. And it is just an imp grenade. Anyone else carrying any kind of grenade? We do have the ability for, if we could get a line of sight on these guys, we would have the ability. Let's see, a minimum. Okay, we don't want to flesh the purifier. We learned that lesson already. So minimum damage would be 4. We could get up to more. And then if we were able to drop and get combat protocol working, we could take out the purifier, leaving an elite trooper. Problem is, I would then not have Kirk Douglas protected. That's telling me we don't see any. Here we would see somebody with you on snapshot, Hunter Pence. Is that full cover? But it's not a blue move. Ah. And here we don't see him. The only way we see him is moving you down in half cover. Wow. And you don't have, you're a little squishy right now without your armor. So we can't do that. I think we got to play it tough this way, I think. And really, yeah, we just got to play it tough this way.
Lessons from Mark Kettle.
We're going to hit the Overwatch there. How far away? So if we did move you up, you almost can make it to the evac zone. So if we moved you up this far, Hunter Pence, you should be able to double move to the evac zone. And in the meantime, we'll steady your weapon. We'll Overwatch. We're going to move you up, Tommy.
Seems doable.
Once again, we are going to, and unfortunately we can't aid protocol a second time in a row. So what we're going to do is command Spartacus. Well, let's wait. We can command him after he does what he's going to do and see what we need to do. So Spartacus, we're going to give you the shot. And then perhaps command you to move away. Now 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's no way, unless you get that 38% crit, you're going to take him out with your little weapon. But let's give it a shot. Stranger things have happened, and that was just a pure... Oh, got some damage. I was going to say that's a pure miss, but it's not. But it does mean I'm going to move you out of here. Now if I move you here, it says you don't see them then. Let's reload you just so we have that option. It's free. Let's move you out of their sight. Oh, they can see you from there though. Whew. At least you got full cover. This guy's gonna move back for a full. Oh, he's got half on. We got lucky on the 71 on this one. Okay, I think now might be the time to get the hay out of here.
Go, go, go!
As a matter of fact, I'm not going to shoot. I was thinking, oh, you can take out the purifier, but you're right next to him in case he explodes. So let's take a shot over here before we evacuate you, see if we can weaken him down a little. Such is not meant to be at 72%. So they missed their 70% shot. We just missed ours. Let's get ourselves out of here as we go. Do we have anyone else who can get down there in a blue move? Yes, we do. And that is you, Homer.
Move it!
Any other blue movers? Chief Wiggums? Nope. So I don't think we got any other blue movers. So we'll just try for the kill that we can get before we get out of here. No explosion. This time.
Hey, Goblin. Well, I'll need some
Let's
beer.
get you out of here.
That's it, I'm out of here.
Okay, what have we got next? Chief Wiggums.
How cool is this?
Everybody else, since they don't get a shot, we can go all at once now. Hunter Pence.
Will do.
And we got out of here. We did get an injury on Hunter Pence, though. And we lost information
Status confirmed.
to the hunter.
Mission accomplished.
That's one of those, look at that come back to haunt us really, really fast if he's able to make an attack against us. Advent will fall. Can we back up a little bit? Let's just try a different location. Now there's always something in the way, isn't there? Let's try and there we go. We'll do this standing in front of our own poster there. That's kind of cool. Advent will fall.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elder's love for us, we shall prevail.
Yeah, speaker, I think you need a new speech or two. You need a new speech writer.
The Chosen are doing everything they can to find us.
Ooh, look at that.
We'll just have to be more careful about protecting our downed soldiers.
All right, tiny little 4-day wound time. So this actually wasn't a bad mission other than getting some extraction of info from the hunter, which means we got to get ready to be attacked here at some point too. I love the round of promotions that we got. I can't complain about that. We got 2 advanced expanded magazines out of that too. Thank you, Daniel Salazar. Okay, what have we got? We got a Scilab. Have we got anything going in here yet? Okay, we've had our 2 trained. What we got to look at doing, though, is remembering to get a couple out on the mission. Obviously, we can work on these 2 lower levels also. We'll just hang on and start with the 2 that we got in there first. Going out on a future mission. 89 in the bank. Let's just get out there and see what's coming on next. A resistance mech. Oh, that's kind of cool to have a mech available for one of our resistance forces. Let's spend some time on there.
Plotting new course.
Is that UFO still hunting for us? Could be. Don't see him at the moment, but he could be hunting. Oh, we got a new target. Let's go find out. 8 days, 23 hours, Operation Heavy Gears, rescue. We need some more rebels. This is one that we need to do. So hang on while we get up here.
Western Europe.
That's why some of our... Oh, there's the UFO still going for us. That's why some of our... There's got to be more than 3 available. We'll find out in just a minute. I'll be right back with the team we're taking out. All right, here we go with the team we're taking out. We'll just kind of briefly just brush through. We'll do a more detailed introduction when we get ready after we infiltrate. Sebastian, Professor Jeski, is our captain and leader. He has also our shinobi. Benjamin Mystic Anwar is along as our Templar. We upgraded him to Mage Gauntlets, which were an upgrade. Caster Gauntlets, not so much. We got Nikolai Crazy Eyes Carpetia, and what did I do? Oh, I actually gave him a PCS chip to increase his health. Sometimes the sharpshooters getting stuck by themselves, I wanted him to have a little extra health. If I come up with some amazing aim improving PCS, I'll think about changing that, but for now he's got a little extra health. Okay, Russell Notorious Peters is our specialist. We've upgraded a lot of the weapons, coil weapons, mag, the subcoiler on Sebastian. So here I'm going into detail, and I said I wouldn't, but I did want to point out that we brought our first Psi operative out on this one. We did have a Psi chip available for him, and it was a good one. +9 Psi offense, a superior Psi chip, so hopefully that's going to help his advancing and Psi abilities. The one thing it'll let me notice is I have a hole. I need to start upgrading the Psi amp, and that should start helping him out too, so that'll be a priority to build when I get back and have a chance for that. Because I went back down to build items, and I was like a buck a credit short to be able to build it, so I'm not going to take the moment to fly to the black market. We're just going out as is. So there's the team. It's a pretty decent team. I went with a full-size team because we're looking at a light 13 to 15, and this is an area that has been increasing in strength, so I will actively think about extra intel to get it down to extremely light. But if it doesn't change and everything stays the same, I may just go in there on light 13 to 15 because we got a full 8. That's a 2-to-1 kind of odds, and with the team we have, I think it's good enough to hold up to that. But we will keep the boost in our back pocket just in case the situation should change.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Hey, supply raid, let's see what we got. 6 days, 5 hours. Once again, we have a supply raid available to keep him from... Wow. Moving forces into Western Europe, just what I was afraid of. It's a 6-day thing. Let's see if we can get... how big of a squad we can get for this. Hang on. All right, we're back, and Operation Sweaty Misery in my mind is now a pass. The baseline enemy activity is 19 to 21. I could have got, with our time frame we have, 6 days, only 6 soldiers in, and against a moderate mission. I guess what that means we're going to do is we will over-infiltrate on the prior mission that we just sent out, and because we're skipping this one, and strength is going to go up in Western Europe. So not exactly what I wanted, because it would have been nice to be able to, but I just, if I was going to go against 19 to 21, a moderate mission, I needed a full 8, and I couldn't squeeze in a full 8 unless of course we do yet another intel boost. And I just don't feel like we have the strength at this point, looking at who's there, to take on that many. I'm wimping out. I just don't feel it on this one. So we're backing out. And there we go. So let's figure out where we want to go, and what we want to do is get back down here and check out this abandoned depot again.
Avenger plotting new course.
Permanent alien survivability dark event complete. Alien forces field stronger combat units with a bonus hit point. Just what we needed. So they continue to strengthen. Oh, where's this one at? And they're building up over here. 1 day, 7 hours? No, we'll just ignore that now. We already know that.
Commander, that UFO contact has us locked in. We have to take evasive maneuvers.
Uh-oh. This is also not good.
Setting course for Brazil.
Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good.
We lost power! We're going down! Fast!
Impossible! There's no damage to the engines. Unless... must be using an electromagnetic pulse. If I can just bypass all this alien circuitry... Hold on.
Shen?
Not accepting the transfer. Interface ready. The system is overriding my command.
Shen!
Right.
Emergency power online.
Oh boy.
Someone get me a damage report.
We've got a problem.
Only one?
They've just dropped some sort of spike outside. It's generating the same type of pulse that knocked us out of the sky.
They don't want us. They want the ship. Isn't there some way you can override it?
Not from here. I can't get our engines online while it's out there.
Commander, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Destroying that spike is our only chance at getting out of here. We can't let the aliens take this ship.
We're going down, Commander. UFO contact has disabled our systems. Brace yourselves.
Operation Witch Mask is ahead of us. The Avenger is under attack and must be defended at all cost. Ready your troops.
Commander, we can deploy some of our wounded troops back into combat if you feel it's necessary. This operation is critical to our efforts. We may not have much of a choice if we want to proceed.
Wow.
Commander, we can't afford to let this operation get away from us. Even if it means sending our wounded forces back into combat. We have to succeed at all costs.
All right, everybody. We're going to be taking a look here and putting together the team. Oh, wow. Hang on. I'm going to go pick out the soldiers we need to use on this mission, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We got everybody picked out, and I can tell you right now, I am extremely grateful that we passed up on some earlier supply raids, that we chose not to do it this time, because I barely have a full team with a team of 12 here to put out there. So let's get this going. And introductions here, we have Giorgio Stiletto along as our Reaper. Data, the android, is our sharpshooter, and out of the sick bay you'll see Jean-Luc Ponty, Jean-Luc Picard. Wrong Jean-Luc. Picard, we brought him out of the sick bay, so we have oh, actually we brought Guinan. That was his bond mate here, so we brought Guinan out of the sick bay, so she has one less hit point than she normally would, because she was due back in hours, so I felt that was worthwhile. Shouldn't hurt us too much. So we got sharpshooter and assault out, shard gun, mag long gun. After that we got Tommy. Actually Guinan though has a promotion, and on her promotion, gunnery sergeant. We're just going. We got a lot of. When we start getting up these higher levels, there's lots of good ones. We're going with close combat specialist on this one. After Guinan, we got Tommy Pokemon Hertz. He is one of our leaders along on this. We'll see if he ends up being the primary leader or not, or Jean-Luc Picard becomes the primary leader, because we got 2 potential leaders on this one. I guess it's going to depend on which one is the higher rank. Tommy also has a promotion. He is up to Tech Sergeant, and on this one, even though it may not help us on this particular mission, I do want to get him fail-safe, because going forward, and I will think positive, going forward, if you fail a hack, you prevent any negative effects from occurring, so that allows us a little more freedom in attempting the hacks. After Tommy, we got Wesley Brain Trust Crusher. His mom is busy infiltrating, but we brought him back for this mission. He got a nice little mag cannon to go along with that. Jake Solomon Tear Drinker is along. We already are in. He was the one injured, so that means his bond mate is already infiltrated on a different mission, so he is available for us as a ranger. He's got a nice little coil rifle along with his blue screen ammo. And the final 6 that we have along on this is Q, is our technical. We got along on this, so we do have a little explosive power and flamethrower power for the mission. Core's Exorcist Death Knell's along. That's going to be a big help having him along. That's all I can say about that. Captain Jean-Luc Picard is along out of the sick bay, missing 1 point of health because of it. He has a skulljack just in case. Kirk Spartacus Douglas is along as another shinobi, so we're shinobi heavy, but you know, we kind of got to go with what we had available. He's got a promotion online, and we're going to give him combatives to go with this one. My shinobis may get up close, and combatives could help him out. We do have a psyop on this one. You might remember her as Pascaline with a very long last name, Mungugui or something like that. But she has the flag of Gabon, and so we gave her a famous person from that country as the name. So we have along Patience, First Lady Dabani, along as our soldier here. She has Psi chip that gives her +6 Psi offense, and she does have one of the coil weapons along for us. It's more the, well, let's see, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, it's more the subcoiler, so she'll have to keep and have mobility with it, but it packed the best punch, even over some full-size laser weapons she could have carried. So that is what we equipped her with. And finally, another name change. We had the guy, I think his name was Alex Trevino. He's along. Name change here is Edward James Ijo Olmos is along as our newest soldier here that we're taking out. His first promotions along. We're just going with the suppression because he's newer, less experienced, so primarily I imagine we'll just be mostly using him as a suppressor with his laser cannon. So we'll give him grazing fire and the lockdown perk. So that is the team that we're taking out on this very important, extremely important mission here. So let's get in there, launch the mission. More than likely what I'll do is when we get out to the battlefield, I will pause, end this episode. I probably will step away and take a break, but I'm hyped to get this done. So I'm probably then just come back and do the mission as another episode. You all will just have to wait in suspense to see how it turns out once I put it out. But that's the plan at this point. Otherwise, this mission would be ridiculously long. So let's get out there and see how we start.
Menace 1-5, situation critical. Primary Avenger systems are offline and hostiles are moving to engage. Shen, any updates?
Commander, we've got a critical system failure. The Avenger is dead in the water. I'm diverting reserve power to the scanners, and they're picking up a powerful radiation source nearby. We need to locate and destroy whatever it is disrupting our systems.
We may have a bigger problem, Commander. We're picking up heavy comm traffic. Dozens of Advent transports are inbound on our position, and they've got
Lovely.
battleships in tow. The aliens are sending everything they've got. We have to get the ship off the ground, or we may not make it out of this one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one that we will be continuing next mission. Keep your fingers crossed for me. This will probably come out 3 days after the current episode is posted. So let's hope. I'll know the answer. I'll know how we survived. But you all will have to wait a few days after this one's posted, because that's just kind of the release schedule. So suspense, suspense, suspense. Hit a like button, hit a comment for me, do whatever you think you need to do to maybe rub off some good luck, even though it'll end up being after the fact. But any mojo you can provide before or after, hey, I'll take it. So this is ZigZagZog signing off from Southwestern PA. You all have an amazing day. We'll see you next time.